Spring. In this session, we are going to see bean inheritance. So, the child bean will inherit all the properties of the parent bean. So, we are going to see how do we implement in a Spring application. For this, an attribute named parent will be used in the child bean. The bean inheritance. So bean inheritance, it has nothing to do with the Java inheritance, but the concept is same. So we need to define a parent bean as well as the child bean, and then the child bean can inherit all the properties of the parent bean, that is all the variables of the parent bean. Alright, so we don't need to define again in the child bean. So we are going to see how to implement this inheritance in bean in a Spring application. So already I have created an application called inhe, and then here I have created two Pojo class. One is hello world. So this hello world, okay, this Pojo class is a parent bean, and which does have two variables, into string variables, miss1 and miss2, and child bean is, I have created one more Pojo class, hello India, which is a child bean. Here it does have three string variables, miss1, miss2 and miss3, okay, and then I have generated getter and setter method for both the hello India, hello world Pojo class. Okay, so that's been explained in the previous session. So and then we move on to main app. In main app, I have imported application contest interface, and then class path XML application contest class, and then I have created application contest object. The name of the object is contest. Here we pass in the beans.xml file, configuration file, and then I have created hello world and hello India for both the Pojo class. I have created the object, and then I call the bean using the contest application contest object method get bean. So here we need to pass in the bean ID. We have yet to define the bean ID. So that's so these stuff we have seen in the previous session. Now we are going to see and one more thing, beans.xml file. Here what I have done, beans.xml file, I have defined the bean hello world, and then I created the object for this hello world WR. Alright, and I have initialized the miss1 variable and miss2 variable with the values hello world miss1 and hello world miss2. Okay, now we have defined the parent bean, which is hello world. We have yet to define the child bean. Okay, so now these things we have seen in the previous session. Now we are going to see how do we inherit a bean. All right, so for this we already have said hello world is the parent bean and hello India is a child bean. So how do we identify, how do the container identify that hello India is the child bean and hello world is the parent bean? So for this Spring, this framework, it gives an option. There is an attribute called named parent. Okay, that should be given in the child bean. All right, this parent attribute should reside in the child bean, which is hello India. So in this parent attribute, we need to give the parent bean ID value, that is parent bean object. All right, so I give the parent bean. What is the parent bean? Here the parent bean is hello world, and what is the object? That is ID value WR. So I give the WR for the as a value of the parent attribute, which resides in the child bean. Okay, now we have defined the child bean. We have yet to initialize the child bean. So child bean does have, this hello India does have three variables, mes1, mes2, mes3. Okay, so now we can we may make a note of it. Hello world does have mes1 and mes2. So again, if you define in child bean mes1, then that mes1 variable will be overrider. All right, so what I do, mes1, here you can this child bean hello world and go here. You can see three variables, mes1. Here you can see mes1, mes2, mes3. These are the three string variables which resides in the hello India child bean. So we need to configure. If you initialize mes1 in the child bean, again then hello world does have mes1 string variable, so that variable will be overridden. All right, so here I define mes1 in child bean hello India. So this hello mes1, this mes1 in hello world will be overridden. Okay, I give hello India mes1, and one more, the hello India does have two string variables, another two string variables, mes2 and mes3. So I just leave the mes2. I don't want to initialize mes2, so I go with the mes3. Okay, so mes3 I give hello India mes3. So I have initialized mes3. Here you can mes3, this string variable, it resides in the hello India child bean, and hello world, which doesn't have string variable named mes3. Okay, so now I have left the string variable mes2. So what will happen, so mes2, if I call with the hello India object, then I can pull out the value of mes2 string variable value of hello world. Okay, so what it means, so if you with the same name, if you give the value in the child bean, then that that variable will be overridden. If you just declare and if you don't initialize the value, then the parent bean value will be reside in the variable. All right, so now I'm gonna, so here I didn't initialize the mes2 variable. I didn't assign any value to the, I didn't initialize the mes2 variable. So mes2, if I call with the hello India child bean object, then I can see hello world mes2 as the output. All right, so that's what the inheritance concept. So hello world is a parent bean and hello India is a child bean, and we have made the hello India as a child bean using the parent attribute, which is assigned with the value of hello world object, hello world bean object, which is WR. All right, so let's move on to main app. Now make a note of it. Hello world object name is WR and hello India object name is IND. So now move on to main app. Here you can see we are going to access the hello world bean using the bean ID. So which is hello, for hello world what we have seen WR, for hello India we have seen IND. All right, now what we have to do, we have to system.out.println. Okay, just make a copy here what again here it does have 3 variables. So we need hello world does have 2 string variables. So we need to call within the string system.out.println. So how do we call hello world Pojo class object obj hw obj dot, you can see get, you can see list of methods, getter methods, get ms1. So how do we call this? So now we need to call this. Here you can see system.out.println. Within this we need to call the hello world. So we need to output the string variables which resides in hello world parent bean as well as the hello India child bean. Alright, so how do we do that? Just already we have created the hello world object, the wh-obj. So we have also created hello India h-obj. Alright, so now we let's call the hello world getter and setter method using the object wh-obj dot. When you key in the dot, you can see the getter method get mes1 get mes2. So get mes1. Alright, so again what you do, you so that getter message, that string variable mes1 value will be printed in the console. Alright, as the output. Now wh-obj dot get mes2. Alright, so that value will be printed. So hello world string variable mes2 will be printed. Okay, and then we move on to hello India. So here what happened, I just call using the hello India object, that is h-obj, which is here you can see h-obj, here h-obj dot, and then you can see getter methods get mes1. Alright, and again in the next line what I do, h-obj dot get mes2, and then again I call h-obj dot get mes3. So all the 3 variables are called within the system.out.println. So when I run this application, I will see hello world string, both the string variables values mes1 and mes2, and hello India string variable mes1 will be displayed, and then hello world string variable mes2 will be displayed as output for the hello India mes2 variable, because we didn't do any override, we didn't override the mes2 string variable. Alright, mes2 resides in both the hello world parent bean and child bean hello India, so we didn't override mes2. So that's the reason mes2 will be the value will be taken from the parent bean hello world. Alright, and then I print the mes3 string variable which resides only in the hello India child bean. Alright, that value will be printed. So let's run. You can see so we got the output. Now you can see hello world mes1. Okay, and then which we have given see, first one is hello world mes1. So which is the, you can see hello world, that object is hwobj, and we have called hwobj get mes1. So hwobj is hello world class is here. For this being mes1 value is hello world mes1. So that's the reason here you have got in the console hello world mes1. The same mes2 value is hello world mes2. Alright, so hello world mess2 got printed. And then we move on to Hello India class. Okay, so here what we have done, Hello India class. Here you can Hello India, we have printed mess1, mess2, mess3. So you can see all the values in the bean. So Hello India bean is here, and mess1 variable is here, and mess1 variable value is here. Alright, Hello India mess1. So you can see Hello India mess1. Okay, and then move on to Hello India mess2. Mess2 we didn't define, we didn't override the mess2, so it will take from the mess2 variable. We didn't override the mess2 variable, string variable of the hello child bean Hello India. So mess2, you can see mess2 resides in the parent bean Hello World. Alright, so that value Hello World mess2 will be printed for the, when we access the mess2 string variable of child bean Hello India, then mess2 parent bean Hello World value will be printed. Alright, so that is what you can see, Hello World mess2. Okay, and then we initialize the mess3 string variable of child bean Hello India. That value is Hello India mess3. So that value we call the string variable mess3 of child bean Hello India. So that's the reason here it shows that value is mess3 is here, that value is Hello India mess3. Now that's the reason here you can see Hello India mess3 as the output. Alright, so in this session we have seen the how to create what is bean inheritance and how to implement the bean inheritance. Alright, so that's for the session. Thanks for watching. Bye.